Democratic National Convention officially underway.
President Joe Biden took the stage late last night, and he threw his support behind Vice President Kamala Harris. Good Day's Robert Moses joins us now to break it all down. Robert.
Kurt and Rosanna, nice to see you both today. The roll call vote takes place on the floor to officially hand Kamala Harris the Democratic nomination. Tonight, Barack and Michelle Obama will be among the speakers. Last night, the current president brought the House down as the crowd said a giant thank you.
President Joe Biden wiped away tears as the crowd at the United Center in Chicago stood and chanted his name. This is Vice President Kamala Harris's convention, but it was President Biden's night. His speech, which didn't begin until almost 11:30 after many had gone to bed, felt like a swan song, a coda to more than 5 decades of public service.
America, I gave my best to you. For 50 years, like many of you, I've given my heart and soul to our nation. And I've been blessed a million times in return with the support of the American people.
It's fitting that the Windy City is hosting this convention, considering that the winds of change are blowing through the Democratic Party. Indeed, the president officially passed the torch to his vice president.
Democracy has prevailed. Democracy has delivered. And now democracy must be preserved.
Earlier in the night, Vice President Harris made a surprise appearance on stage and thanked the man who made her candidacy possible.
Joe, thank you for your historic leadership, for your lifetime of service to our nation, and for all you will continue to do. We are forever grateful to you.
The vice president will officially accept the nomination Thursday night to wrap up the convention. She concluded her remarks last night with the 5 words that have become her unofficial motto.
When we fight, we win.
Vice President Harris hopes to achieve what former Secretary of State and former First Lady Hillary Clinton could not: shatter what Clinton once called the highest, hardest glass ceiling.
I wish my mother and Kamala's mother could see us. They would say, keep going. This is our time, America. This is when we stand up. This is when we break through.
To break through, of course, the vice president must beat former President Donald Trump. Governor Kathy Hochul hurled harsh words his way.
Donald Trump was born a New Yorker, but ended up a fraud, a philanderer, and a felon.
This week, the former president is offering some counter-programming in swing states. Yesterday, he visited York, Pennsylvania, and attacked the vice president and her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, throwing Walz's favorite word right back at him.
Between his movement and her laugh, there's a lot of craziness. I'd say a step further than weird. Weird is a nice word by comparison.
And late last night on Truth Social, former President Trump said the vice president informed his campaign that she will not participate in a debate on Fox News on September 4th that he had proposed. Last week, the Harris campaign said that she will debate him September 10th on ABC, as he had previously agreed to, and again, once more in October. Rosanna and Kurt, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Robert.